back in session. That's right, kids, summer's over. So pack your bags and set your alarms because you're gonna have to wake up early again. Now, parents, I know what you're thinking. Waking up early is a high schooler's worst nightmare. And to that, I'd say, no, it's not. This is the infamous phone pockets, phone jail, if you will, where you and your beloved devices have to part ways for what seems like an eternity. But Congressman Murphy and Romney have put their heads together to introduce a bill on July 25, 2024 that recognizes elementary and secondary schools that ban smartphones during instructional hours. If this bill, HR 4783, passes, we may see a drastic change in most classrooms. Well, that's all for me for now. I'm Sandy Buckets reporting to you live. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for next week's episode where we cover the crazy controversy about the local zoo.
Can you guys believe this? I don't know what I'm gonna do without my phone in class.
No, I've actually heard about that. It's the Smart Kids Not Smartphones Act of 2024.
Oh wait, I have too.
Really?
Well, Alex and Courtney watch the news a lot.
Well, sorry that I'm educated, unlike some of my fellow classmates who just scroll on Instagram Reels all day.
And according to a study, 97% of kids ages 11 through 17 use their phone during the day. We're talking serious distraction here.
And even Dr. Russell said these devices can lower grades.
You mean if this bill passes and my school actually participates, I'm gonna have to learn?
So less cheating and more learning. What's the catch?
The catch is that this bill is just introduced, having only been read twice. But schools that participate could get awards for their efforts.
Awards? Like shiny stickers that say I survived without my phone?
Hey, at least it'll lead to brighter futures for students, maybe brighter than their home screens.
A future where we have to look people in the eye? Terrifying.
Don't you guys think kids are just gonna revolt?
I actually don't think so. But let's keep an eye on this bill just to make sure. We'll see if they start taking away smartphones to make smart kids. Meanwhile, back at the House of Representatives.
Good morning, Clerk Richard.
We're here to introduce a bill that we perceive making a huge impact if it were to become a law.
That's what they all say. You two congressmen, you'll need this bill to go through the whole lawmaking process, which includes gaining bipartisan and presidential support.
Who are you?
Oh, her? That's Stella. She's interning right now. She wants to be a clerk like me in the future. She'll be listening in our conversation quietly, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Anyways, as I was saying, thank you for your bill proposal, but it will definitely take some work and time to have it passed. So Stella, I'm titling this bill HR 4783. And the HR implies House of Representatives orientation. However, a bill can also come from a sitting member of the Senate or be proposed during their election campaign.
That's right. Since this bill was proposed in the House of Representatives, we're first introducing it to the clerk through the use of a hopper, which is like a special box on the side of the clerk's desk.
A hopper?
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, since it's first approved by the clerk, then after that it's read to all the representatives, and finally the Speaker of the House.
Yep, and only then can it maybe be sent to a committee.
Well, there you go, Stella. They're making my job easy. There's really nothing else I can teach you.
Okay, bye.
Very good. Stella, give this to my boss.
Right away, Jen.
You see they assigned us that new bill, HR 4783?
Yes, the speaker wasted no time sending it our way. Guess they want us to work our magic.
Work magic? More like jump through hoops. First we have to hold a public hearing and let everyone and their moms know about it. Only then can we vote on potential adjustments. Sounds like a whole lot of paperwork to me.
Yeah, but that's the joy of being part of the Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions. And you forgot to mention the markup sessions where we all wordsmith until it's perfect, or at least less awful.
Excuse me, Congresswoman. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it over here. I was wondering why they have to send it to the subcommittee too?
Probably because we need more opinions and we don't know what to do with this thing.
Exactly. The chairman will most likely ship it to one of the subcommittees. They may make the bill more detailed, more concise, or make any other changes really. So it has better chance of getting back to Congress. A subcommittee allows us to focus more on specific aspects of the bill, ensuring it is as strong as possible before it goes back to the floor. It's like a deep dive on a bill.
Did someone say deep dive? I heard my subcommittee's getting a new assignment.
What do you know? The bill's all yours.
Excellent. Time to put my best interns on the case.
Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're tackling Bill HR 4783. Who's ready for some legislative fun?
Fun. I thought we were talking about Smart Kids, not Smartphone Act of 2024.
Well, buckle up. Today we're going to closely examine bills and expert opinions.
I'm your expert witness. Just don't make me do math.
No math, Mark, just markups. We will get opinions from others and then we'll send it right to the committee.
So we're in the sub-panel of judgment. Will we save this bill or we throw it down the drain?
I think it needs a makeover. Maybe some sparkles?
I've got a few amendments that can use some sparkles.
All right, let's hear those witnesses and remember we're looking for various viewpoints to make these bills shine.
Just like my attempts at baking, various results.
Exactly. Will it rise or fall flat?
Let's find out, Gio. Time for some fun with amendments.
Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a nice breeze, a nice drink, nice view. This really is the life.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm on a business trip.
It doesn't look like it to me.
Well, excuse me. For your information, I am a congresswoman, okay? I am on a junket right now, so I'm gonna get back to relaxing.
What's a junket?
It's basically like a mini vacay for us serious lawmakers, so we'll go to international places and gather intel and maybe enjoy a beach or two along the way.
Oh, so this is where my tax money is going?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just about to meet with my good Jamaican buddy who just so happens to be a part of the Jamaican parliamentary, okay? Look, here he comes now.
Hello, how you
It's
doing?
been too long.
Oh, it has been, it really has. Look, I don't got too much time, but I think I'm loving what you're doing down here in the States.
Oh, great.
That bill, HR 4783, put that in the schooling systems.
Okay, okay. Well,
Good for the kids
hey,
and the
I
teachers.
love it. Oh, yes.
Everyone.
It's good all
It's
around.
good everywhere, yeah.
So glad.
I got to go, but
Okay.
enjoy your business.
Oh, okay, to the flip side.
I got you on the flip side.
A quick business meeting on the beach? No wonder junkets are so controversial.
Well, okay, while they can get pricey, junkets actually do provide really big international intel, and they get really good feedback from foreigners about the bill. So.
Seriously? One vacation just for one chat?
Well, actually, for your information, I'm only here for one day, so I'm just trying to soak up the sun. I might as well try to even out this tan while I can.
Oh, I wouldn't have been as mad if I knew. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Welcome, folks, to the subcommittee on the public education hearing. Today's STAR Act is the act of Smart Kids, Not Smartphones Act of 2024.
This is really good.
The battle of the century. I can already hear the sweet sound of victory. Personally, I would love to pass this bill. But first, let's hear the perspective of the English teacher, Mrs. Jones. Take it away, Mrs. Jones.
Thank you everyone for coming today. It really means a lot. As a high school teacher, I cannot stress enough how difficult it is teaching my students when they're mindlessly scrolling on their phone all day. Placing a ban on cell phones during education hours will make my life so much easier. This is why I support the bill, HR 4783. You should too.
Thank you, Mrs. Jones. Now coming up is a high school mom of two, Mrs. Burson.
Hi, all. Mrs. Jones, you explained your point wonderfully. It just makes me nervous that my kids won't have access to their smartphones during the day. The thing that makes me the most nervous is that in the case of an emergency, my kids will have no way to contact me. This is why I vote no on Bill 4783.
Thank you, Mrs. Burson. While I still see your guys' concerns, I'm still gonna pass this bill.
Let's focus, guys. The goal is clear. Smart kids, not smartphones. Any constructive amendments on the bill?
How about incorporating mandatory digital literacy classes into our curriculum? Equip our students with the skills to navigate the digital world responsibly.
What a great suggestion. We should equip our kids not to be just tech savvy, but tech responsible.
I say we implement a tech-free Tuesday. That way, kids can unplug from their devices and engage in real-world activities.
Tech-free Tuesday. Sounds like a plot twist straight out of a high school drama, but it is intriguing.
Oh my goodness, so sorry I'm late. Horrible traffic. Anyways, I did catch a little bit of what you guys were saying. What about we make it a legal requirement to have students have their Siris and Alexas debate before they can use their smartphones? Enhance critical thinking, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
No, Siri, come on. Never mind.
Now looking up co-stars that rhyme.
Oh.
Let's keep the debates in the classroom, guys. We want to empower our students, not confuse AI.
3 hours later.
Excellent work, guys. Let's send this back to the full committee. Remember, the kids are our future. We have to guide them responsibly. Education reform with a sprinkle of humor. Who said policymaking couldn't be entertaining?
Searching the web for why is it raining?
Siri. Today, we convene to deliberate the proposed bill, Smart Kids, Not Smartphones. We're going to talk about various actions we can take for this crucial legislation.
While I understand people want an unfavorable recommendation for the bill, I don't think we should. It is not necessary, I believe, to take the time to enhance the bill. It's already good.
Passing the bill without alterations is indeed a valid option, but let's consider other courses of action available to us.
Why don't we just pigeonhole the bill? I don't think it will go through Congress or get okay by the president. Let's just kill this bill and its process.
Pigeonholing the bill is a prudent choice. Let's keep this option in mind as we consider other options as well.
I propose that we will amend the bill to include provision in digital wellness to programs in schools. It could further enhance the impact of legislation. You could also have the committee draft commit the bill based on the feedback suggested provided today. This bill will integrate the essence of smart kids, not smartphones, with the necessary improvements.
Amending the bill to promote digital wellness initiatives is a valuable suggestion. Let's delve deeper into this topic as we continue our deliberations.
Pass as is.
Pigeonhole. Amendment.
I'll consider all these options, but I have a really tough decision to make.
Yes, you do. You can either A, pass the bill, B, pigeonhole it, C, amend it, D, unfavorable recommendation, or E, committee bill. You chose option A, pass it as it is.
After thorough consideration, the committee has decided to pass the bill as it is. We believe that it already has the potential to go through Congress, so we don't need to take any more time to make more amendments to it. Furthermore, thank you all so much for your dedication and vital contributions to this pivotal discussion. Let's empower our youth effectively.
The Rules Committee is now in session. Today we are discussing the Smart Kids, Not Smartphone Act of 2024, introduced by Congressman Murphy and Romney. Gentlemen, you may now proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This bill aims to recognize schools that prohibit cell phone use during educational hours. It aims to improve student focus and reduce distractions.
Sorry.
In addition to reducing distractions, we believe this initiative will encourage more schools to adopt similar policies that put education first.
Thank you. I propose that we put this bill on the union calendar as it deals with public expenditure.
I agree. And we should allow an open rule allowing members to propose on amendments. I swear I didn't
Can
mean
we
it this
please
time.
be
I
professional?
promise.
Okay, an open rule it is. A 2-hour debate with 1 hour for each side. Does this meet your needs, Congressman?
Yes, Chairman.
Absolutely!
The Smart Kids, Not Smartphones Act will be placed on the union calendar with an open rule and a 2-hour debate.
Thank you everyone so much for joining me for this debate today in the House chamber. We're going to be considering the Smart Kids Not Smartphone Act of 2024. The gentleman from Texas, Mr. Murphy, is now recognized. Mr. Murphy, would you like to come on up?
Yes, of
Awesome.
course. So as you guys already probably know, this bill aims to create programs that highlight schools who ban cell phones during educational hours. This is crucial for our students. We need to prioritize their learning over their screen time.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy.
Mr. Speaker, I respectfully disagree. While your intent is noble, this bill implies a one-size-fits-all on diverse communities. Teachers and local parents should have the right to their own cell phone usage, not Congress.
Interesting. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, this is about putting our education first. Our children's learning environment is being compromised by constant distractions. We must act fast.
Mr. Speaker, technology in classrooms can be very useful when used properly. This bill disregards benefits and the autonomy in local classrooms.
Dude, I disagree with you.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Bring it up! Oh my goodness! Okay, the time is expired for fighting and debating. The question is now on the passage of this bill. You guys are dismissed.
The House will now vote on the bill Smart Kids, Not Smartphone Act 2024. The clerk will begin by opening the electronic voting. Please select yay or nay.
The vote is now open. Members, you guys have 15 minutes to vote.
Looks like we've got big numbers so far.
Yeah, just a little while longer.
Mr. Speaker, the vote is now 235 yay and 192 nay. The bill has passed.
The bill is agreed to.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for coming in, Senator Wilson.
Of course.
We need to schedule the debate for the Smart Kids Not Smartphones Act of 2024.
Of course. What's the plan?
I'm thinking 4 hours, 2 hours for each side should be good.
That sounds fair. 2 hours for supporters and 2 for critics?
Let's add 30 minutes for questions for senators. You know they love to talk.
Good idea. We should also set a deadline for amendments before the debate starts.
I'll have my staff finalize the schedule and send it out to everyone. Then they'll put it on the Senate calendar.
Sounds good. I'll inform my team. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Let's hope this debate goes smoothly.
Bye, Mr. Smith.
Senators, we will now proceed with the bill Smart Kids, Not Smartphone Act of 2024. Please keep it civil. No arguments. Just keep it to ayes and noes.
I completely agree. Let's keep it civil, guys.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I don't know what you're looking at me for. I'm just doing my job.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those who oppose, please say no.
No.
The ayes have it. The bill passes.
Whew, that was closer than I thought.
Indeed, it's a significant win.
I still think the bill needs revisions.
Well, the result is final. The Act, Smart Kids, Not Smartphone Act of 2024 will move to the House.
Let's hope it fares well.
It's always something with you, Danny.
Please just be professional, ladies.
Good work, everyone. Time for me to go get a mani-pedi after a hard day's work.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be resolving the differences between the House and the Senate versions of the Smart Kids Not Smartphone Act of 2024. Tammy, would you start for us?
Yes, the House version basically calls for a strict ban on cell phones. This basically means that cell phones will be only used during educational hours. If this is not met, they'll be met with consequences.
The Senate version focuses on digital literacy programs. We believe that teaching responsible smartphone use is crucial rather than implementing strict bans.
To summarize, the House wants strict regulations while the Senate supports education and guidelines. Data suggests bans reduce distractions but don't teach long-term responsibilities, whereas digital literacy improves responsible use.
Tammy, any thoughts on this compromise?
I do think digital literacy programs are really good, but I also think we can add consequences later.
I agree. We can start with education and review its impact. Then we can adjust if necessary.
Good. We also need to address funding. The House version has enforcement funds, and the Senate version focuses on educational resources.
We could split the funding, allocate part for digital literacy and part for enforcement if necessary.
That sounds great. It covers education and enforcement.
To recap, we'll start with digital literacy, test its effectiveness, and then split the costs between education and enforcement.
Excellent. I'll prepare a revised draft. Any final thoughts?
No issues from my side.
That sounds great to me.
Great. Thanks for your efforts. I'll circulate the draft for review.
And I'll handle all the distribution.
Awesome.
Mr. President, thank you so much for meeting with me today to discuss the Smart Kids Not Smartphones Act of 2024. This bill is crucial to reduce screen time and improve their health.
Senator, I reviewed the bill, and while your intentions are commendable, I still do have some concerns. For one, if this bill passes, I'm going to have a no phone sign on my own test.
Yeah, but this bill does create programs that recognize schools banning phones.
Mr. President, if I may, as a child psychologist, I see the effects of excessive screen time daily. This bill might add more stress to families. After all, stress doesn't help with managing screen time. It may be more likely to lead to binge watching therapy.
Dr. Taylor, we need to act fast. The statistics on obesity, mental health, and underperforming in school are alarming. This bill might be the wake-up call.
Senator, while I understand the urgency, we should be cautious. We don't want to be known as the administration that turned parents into digital jailers.
5 minutes later.
Okay, I do believe that the need for action is pressing, so I'll pass the bill, but I want us to work together to implement in a way that supports families rather than creating additional stress, okay?
I'm glad we can move forward. I'll assist in developing strategies that support families instead of creating a no-phone rebellion at home.
Mr. President, thank you so much for your willingness today.
You're welcome. Well, at least I'll get a nice 10-day vacation before the bill becomes a law.
So Romney and Murphy's plan worked all along. The bill passed.